Hello everybody, Bill Shaka here. Welcome to another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Welcome to my home in Tamarindo, Costa Rica, where the weather is nothing less than spectacular, as it is most days. You kind of get used to it, but I do my best to be thankful and grateful and say a prayer every day when I wake up and I see the sun shining and the birds singing, even though the birds are kind of a pain in the ass. I just do my best to be grateful for everything. As you can see, I don't know if the selfie stick could adjust to the light here. Yeah, I mean, that's the pool. That's our background here. Just a spectacular area to relax when there isn't a lot of activity going on. Anyway, I really love Pablo Picasso. I love the way that he expresses himself artistically, knowing full well that he was a realistic artist before he became an impressionistic kind of artist, believing and moving forward the philosophy that the physical form does not necessarily dictate the essence of something, which is why expressionism became so popular under him. But I love some of the stories that I read about him, and I love some of his quotes. The man was a motivational genius in many respects. And I want to read a quote from Pablo Picasso today and then unpack that for a minute or two. Here's something Pablo Picasso was quoted as saying: "The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away." Please think about that. The meaning of life is to find what you're great at, what your gift is. What did God give you to give to the rest of the world? And then once you have that, you have to give it away. In other words, I think what Picasso is saying here is that the meaning of life is a gift that you cannot acquire until you give that gift away. And I think that's a pretty profound statement that he made there. Because ultimately what it allows us to do is to set a goal to find out what flips our switch. Why are we here? What meaningful contribution are we going to make to humanity? And then once we know what that contribution is, are we doing what we can to give it away? That's kind of what the 5-Minute Motivator is. I mean, I spend a lot of time with this. I make absolutely no money on this. I mean, granted, if you go to the membership site, there are things for sale. But I do this to make meaningful contributions to the world. Now, you might think, well, wait a minute, Chaka. If you're doing this for free, how are you making a living? You know what? I have to tell you something very interesting. At the end of the month, when it's time to pay the bills, the money's always there. And I have to go a little further. At the beginning of the month, when I allocate my beer money, the money's always there. Isn't that something? The universe provides. Find your gift. Find your passion. Find what you love to do. And then give it to anybody and everybody that wants it. You're creating a better world by creating a better you. What more could we ask out of life, ladies and gentlemen? Bill Shaka thanking you for attending yet another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Looking forward to seeing you in the next. Bye-bye.